Hey guys, so it's Monday and it started off pretty good, and then I realized that I didn't have my work laptop and I freaked out a lot. I freaked out and I was like, it has to be at my parents' house, and if it's not at my parents' house, it accidentally got sent to my brother's house, like, because we all went. As you guys know, one of my brothers lives in Phoenix, and so I was freaking out. But I called my dad, and first of all, I hate when people don't answer the phone. And it's literally like he gets a call from me every day. Like I told you guys before, we talk every single day. But today was very, very important because I was freaking out about my laptop. And he didn't answer. I think he was outside working on something. So I called him probably 10 times. And then by the 10th time, he finally picked up. And I said, my work laptop is missing. It was on the table, and then I don't know where it went from there. And I totally didn't realize, like, it's totally my fault because I didn't remember it yesterday when I was leaving. But yeah, so he found it and he's mailing it to me. So, luckily I can use a Chromebook to do everything till I get my work laptop back. The librarian / media specialist said that I can do everything on the Chromebook as I would on my laptop, except hook it up to the dock cam, which is totally fine. Like, I can live without that. So I am so happy that I can at least use the Chromebook because I was having a little panic attack. But yeah, I was more so mad at myself that I actually forgot it. But anyways, right now I only have about 15 minutes before I have to get the kids, and I need to go roll the Chrome cart in because neither myself or my room buddy brought it in last Friday when we were told we could. So I'm gonna go roll that in, and then I'm gonna see if I can send all these papers down to the district office so I can get it laminated. And that's it. All right, I will talk to you guys at specials. Hey guys, so it's specials time and I am back in my classroom. I have been so off today, just so off. Like, not having my computer just totally ruined my day. And although I've been able to use a Chromebook, it hasn't been this because I can't project using the dock cam, which I use quite a bit. So it's been a little difficult. And then it keeps turning, but that's not even what's making it difficult. It's the fact that it keeps turning off, and then I have to log in every like 2 minutes, and it's just annoying me. So I'm really glad that the day's almost over. I really hope that my dad like overnighted my laptop so I don't have to keep using this laptop all week, or the Chromebook all week. Anyways, right now my room is kind of a mess. So today I gave out the 120 mini charts to my kids, and I taped them onto their desk. And I also went over this, so they glued this in their math notebook, and we kind of went over a couple numbers, finding 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less. And I'm definitely going to keep doing that in small group. That's going to be what we do today during small group if we meet, or with the groups that I meet, is just really give them a solid foundation on how to find 10 more and 10 less using the 120s chart, because I know on the CFA they give them the chart and then they circle a number and it says find 10 more or 10 less. I can't remember which one it is, but it gives them the 120s chart. So I really want them to know how to use the 120s chart. I told them it's a tool that they will not only use it for counting, but they could also use it for addition when we get into that. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I also, as you guys saw the other day, I was putting the 120s blank charts into sheet protectors so they'll be able to write those numbers. And then right now I'm gonna have to go into the pod and get more Chromebooks so my kids can do Moby Max math during math by myself. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I have to put away their August calendars. So they have calendars that go, I'll show you guys the back. So they go on the outside of their homework folders, and in the calendars every week has our spelling words, and then they are to color the day on whatever color they land on. And for September we added that parents have to sign it every day because that was becoming an issue. Kids were just not showing it to their parents, and when they were on a bad color they would just say like, oh, I forgot it, when they didn't, because I always make sure that there's none left here. So now parents have to sign it every night, which should have started in August. I don't know why we just didn't think of that, because last year and every other year I've had parents sign my behavior log every single day. But anyways, that's not the point. So this one doesn't have anything because we're in September now, and I have to pass out all the September calendars, and then they will put those inside of their folder after stations today. Oh, I am also going over all of the kids' papers that turned in their parent-teacher conferences, because our parent-teacher conferences are next Thursday, so I have to make up my schedule. So I had about 3/4 of my kids turn their paper back in, so I am just gonna go through those and assign them a time so I can send out the confirmations later this week. So I will talk to you guys later. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. I'm pretty sure yesterday I said it was Monday, but I meant Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. I have duty here in about 10 minutes, and right now all I'm gonna do is really just set out my phonogram cards for Spalding this morning, and that's it. I did leave my room pretty clean yesterday, but yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. Yesterday I had my planning meeting, and it went on, well, I left at 4 because I got a call from the GCU lady. So I left that, and I'm pretty sure that it went on till about 4:30, because I stopped talking on the phone at about 4:30, and when I was walking out, everybody else was leaving. So we just talked about the mathematical practices that we are using in this standard, and we said construct viable arguments and critique the reasoning of others. We also said using the appropriate tool strategically, and yeah. So I'm looking up there because my mathematical practices are posted up there. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna do right now is just get out my phonogram cards and try to set up the Chromebook. My dad did send me my laptop, and it's supposed to get here tomorrow. So I just got to deal with this one more day, actually 2 more days, because obviously I will be here at work tomorrow when it gets to my house. So I won't be able to use it till Friday, which I do have to work this Friday for Flex Friday. And I think later, if I have time later today or tomorrow in the morning, I will show you guys what I am doing for Flex Friday. So I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I look crazy. I am actually sitting at home. I didn't get to vlog later. Like, my hair is all messed up. Y'all don't care, do you? Anyways, my hair's all messed up and whatever, but I didn't get to vlog because I actually left school early. I left at 10:30-ish because the daycare that my kids go to, which is a daycare that a lot of the teachers' kids go to, their AC was broken or not working. And I guess they knew it wasn't working from the morning from when I dropped them off, or from when we all dropped off. I'll just speak for my case. So they were waiting for it to get fixed, and then by 9 o'clock it was above 90 degrees, and according to the state, infants and preschoolers are not allowed to be in a school that is above 90 degrees. So they started calling parents, and they tried to call my cell phone like 3 times, but obviously I was teaching and it was on silent, so I didn't hear it. And then I get a phone call in my room, and it's my daughter's teacher. And first I was just like, oh my gosh, did she get sick? That's the first thing that came to my mind, is that she got sick. And then she told me the situation, you know, it's above 90, so we have to have you pick her up. And I was just like, oh, well, thank you for letting me know, and I'll do what I can. So then I called one of my team teachers, she's actually my team lead, because her kids also go to this daycare, and I just asked her, did you get a call saying you had to pick them up? I'm not sure if it's just the twos room or if it's the whole center, because the infant teacher didn't call me. Because although Isaiah just turned 1, he is still in the infant room because the 1-year-old room is full, and Isaiah's not walking like fully by himself yet. So I was just confused on whether it was just the 2-year-old room or the whole center. So then she said she hadn't gotten a call yet, and then she said, oh, let me give them a call. And then I guess as soon as we hung up, they called her and they told her the situation. But then they called us back, and then But then they called us back and they said, give us 30 minutes. They fixed it. They want 30 minutes for it to cool down to see if it actually is gonna work. So we waited and they called back and then they said, it's not working again, so please come get your kids. And at this point we had called the principal. I had told my room buddy and I said, you know, I'm gonna have to go get my kids. That's Isaiah that you hear in the background. So then the principals came over to my room and I explained the situation. You know, they were very understanding about it because, I mean, obviously, like, it's not our fault. It's not in our control. Like I was saying, so it wasn't in our control, so we had to split up our kids and we had to leave and go pick up our biological children. I think I confuse some people because I'm sure as every other teacher does, call my students my kids, and then I call my own kids my kids when I'm talking, so I'm sorry if that confuses you. So that's why I didn't get to vlog, but the morning went by super good. I was really sad to have to leave because we were getting so much work done. My kids were doing amazing. I think it is the first day that I actually thought Spalding went amazing. During OPR and WPR, they were all participating. It was just amazing. That's literally the best thing I can say. I'm trying to move my head because there's light coming in through one of the windows, but it's shining very weirdly, so it's like making this weird shadow. Okay, so I moved spots, so hopefully the lighting is a little better. You can see my hair is a hot mess even more now. But anyways, my kids were doing an amazing job today, and I was super sad to leave. Like WPR, OPR, it went the best it has gone all year, and we're almost a month in, so it was really hard for me to be like, you guys, I have to leave. But anyways, the rest of the morning was pretty good. So we did that. Stations went by so well. So my para was gone today, so it was just me running stations, and it went by so well. My kids were working, they weren't playing around, and I don't know, today was just an amazing morning. And then we didn't get to writer's workshop because I ended up leaving right after a little bit after recess. So then right after recess I had to split my kids, do their going home, do their end of day transportation list and things like that. So we didn't do writer's workshop, so really we only did Spalding, and then we did reading stations, and that was it. One thing that I actually got to today was spelling dictation. It's the first time I've gotten to it this whole year, and it went by so good. Some of them remembered how spelling dictation worked from last year, but I did remind them this is what we do. So I hold the fingers up, I'll say a sentence, I'll say the sounds, you count, then we'll say the sounds together, then you'll blend the word, then you'll write it, and then you'll tell me so I can show you up here. And it went by really well. One thing that did not go by well today, while we were out at recess, I was walking towards the safari and I must have stepped on a huge rock because I literally stepped and my ankle rolled and I fell back, like completely fell back, like arms up, fell back. Luckily, the only people that were outside were my kids and myself. My kids were very concerned. They were like, Mrs. Gory, are you okay? And like ran to me. I was like, yes, I'm okay. And I got up. When I got up, I could barely put any weight on my ankle, and it hurt so bad that I really thought I messed up my ankle. And as a few minutes went by, I was like trying to step some more, and I walked up to one of my team teachers and I told her, you just missed it. She was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And she looks at the back and she's like, you have dirt all over, because I fell back. And then I told my team lead, and she said, go to the health attendant just to get it checked. So I did, and she gave me ice, but when I put the ice on it, it made it hurt even worse. And then obviously I had to go pick up my kids, so I'm sitting here carrying Isaiah, who is like 25 pounds plus their bag, and I'm like limping, but it's all right. I got through it, and now it still hurts. Like if I bend it, it'll hurt, or if like something touches it. Like I was sitting on the couch and I had my leg up, and just having it under my other leg was hurting. So I just need to take it easy on that ankle because it seriously hurts so bad. I really thought that I messed it up. That was like the only downfall today. And if you're hearing that that screaming laugh, it's Isaiah. He's playing with his dad and sister. Like, he's looking out the window. They're outside and he's just screaming at them, laughing. But anyways, that was my Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I didn't get a call from the daycare. I asked them before I left, you know, how will we know if it's fixed for tomorrow? And she said that if it's not fixed by the end of the day, which would be like 5 today, that she would start calling parents to let us know so we can make arrangements. She hasn't called yet. It's not 5 yet, but I'm pretty sure she would have started calling by now because it's about to be 4. So I will be at school tomorrow and I will vlog. So hopefully tomorrow goes just as well as today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday today, and so yesterday I had to go to the urgent care because I called like the nurse triage line about my ankle. I told you guys that I rolled it yesterday at, did I tell you guys? I think I did. But if I didn't, I rolled it yesterday at recess before I had to leave. Total accident. I stepped, it like rolled, and I just fell completely back. And then it was hurting. Like at first I couldn't walk on it, and then I was able to walk on it limping after that. So then I called the nurse triage line, and they pretty much told me that I had to go to the urgent care just to make sure because it was bruised and swollen. So I went, and then from there they sent me to the hospital to get x-rays done because it hurts. Like, I guess it'd be easier if I show you guys. I am bandaged up. So they just put this on it, but it hurts like right here. I got x-rayed, but I won't know the results until today whenever the doctor calls me back. And I'm fine. Like, they were like, do you want to take a day off? And I was like, no, I don't. Actually, I just want to make sure my ankle is fine. That's why I'm here. Like, I'm not trying to take a day off or anything. So they were like, okay, but you know, we can write you. They were like, okay, but you know, we can write you a slip if you want, so you can not go to work tomorrow, so today. And I was like, no, seriously, it's totally fine. Like, I will go to work. So I'm here, and as I'm walking, like, it's weird because some steps I can take and it's fine, and then other steps, I don't know if I just put like too much weight on it, like I trust it too much because then it like hurts. I don't know. It's not hurting every step I take, but it's hurting throughout my walking process, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I walked in a little later because I can't walk fast like I usually do, but luckily I walked into this. So the lady at the DO did laminate a bunch of stuff for me again. I mean, just look at this whole roll. Like, okay, so I have to cut all of that out. I'm gonna take it home with me this weekend and cut it out because I obviously won't have time today. Later today, I'm going to show you guys the Brick Zoo stuff that I'm going to use for Flex Friday tomorrow. Right now, all I'm going to do is put my stuff away. I need to get out the phonogram cards that I'm going to test the kids on, and I need to make sure I have all their tests printed off because today they have a phonogram test, and then they also have a spelling test. I am really bummed that I had to leave yesterday, even more because we didn't get to do math because I had to leave before math time, and I'm just really worried about this standard. A lot of my kids are having trouble even recognizing numbers, so I have to get them recognizing numbers, one-to-one correspondence, and then place value by the end of this month. And after today, there's only 3 weeks left, so, or 2.5 really, because then we review and then we take the test. So I am pretty worried about that, but I'm going to try to do as much math as I can today. Luckily, since we do have 2 tests, I won't use the whole reading time for them, so I am just going to squeeze a little bit of math in there. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. So I just realized I actually won't be able to talk to you guys at specials because I have a meeting with a parent. So I'm just going to show you the Brick Lab Zoo. It's kind of hard to say it. Brick Lab Zoo. Okay, so they come with these manuals, and they're pretty cool because I am picking, I said in my lesson plans that we were going to do monkey and giraffe, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read them in an informational text, maybe show them a little video if I can find one tonight, of monkeys in their natural habitat, and then we're going to make a trifold, and they have to write 3 facts that they learned, either write or draw, because I'm having first and second graders, so second graders should be able to write sentences. First graders, I will still accept pictures because I know some of our kids are you know, lower. So I'm gonna show, I don't know where the monkey one is, so I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. All right, so let me just quickly show you that. So after we learn about them, they're gonna get a chance to build their monkey. So this is pretty cool because it tells them exactly how many of each one they need. So 30, 12, 6, and 1. And they are going to have to go into this blue bucket. And they're all put apart, and they're gonna have to find the correct amount. And then from there, they are going to just build it. So it shows them step by step how to build it. As you